I've not worn a do-rag on the internet in so freaking long. Don't judge me. Okay, we're usually not this ghetto, but today is a different story. All right, so Beverly Hills, honey. Okay, Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills aired last night, and it was actually really interesting. And when I tell you guys, this was a great episode because it was drama from start to finish. I think it left off at Erica being upset with Garcelle, Sutton, and Crystal for basically talking about the whole earring situation. Like, girl, like, at least have some freaking compassion, some empathy for the victims. And Erica goes, well, we don't even know if they're victims. That's yet to be proven. They could be lying. I don't care about anybody but myself. F the victims, okay? I'm the one that's got to do this, that, and the third. We have to let it play out. And the legal system, who cares about public opinion? And I'm like, Erica, I think the reason why I just cannot get down with Erica is because Erica refuses to understand that showing empathy and compassion for people who have lost other family members, for burn victims, from people who have been stolen from, showing compassion and empathy for those people does not equate to guilt. It doesn't equate to you being blamed. It doesn't equate to you being responsible for what happened. I don't know nothing about them people, don't know everything about their situation, have never met them, don't know what they look like except for the folks that were in the documentary. However, I can still show compassion. And I don't feel guilty. I don't feel to blame. I don't feel like I'm responsible. Why is Erica Jane equating compassion with guilt? It really doesn't make a lot of sense. So you guys let me know how y'all feel about that situation. I just kind of feel like her acting like, oh, I don't care about nobody but myself. And mind you, I understand her position, because if I had a certain lifestyle, if I was used to a certain lifestyle for 20 plus years, and then all of a sudden my man has dementia, he's in the senior home, I'm getting a divorce, I'm losing everything, and now I'm engulfed in a whole bunch of lawsuits, I would be trying to put on my life jacket before I cared about anybody else too. Yes. But there's a thing called optics. There's a thing called public opinion. Of course, I'm going to do what's best for me. But at the same time, I can be like, dang, I do feel sorry for X, Y, and Z. I do feel bad that this happened to these people. And I hope one day that maybe I can help make it right. One day. Maybe I can't make it right today, but I will take the necessary steps to get myself out of this situation, so that these people can get out of their situation or something. Speaking of Beverly Hills though, there was also this really quirky, weird, kooky situation between Kathy Hilton and Lisa Rinna, where Kathy Hilton has been trying to promote this tequila line, and I don't know what the name of the tequila line is. I think it's something del Sol, like Sur de Sol, something like that. I don't know. But Kathy Hilton is an investor in this tequila line, and she's been trying, I guess, to like show the girls, promote it to the group. It was this scene where they were at this bar or something like that, or the hat store, the hat experience. And Kathy just kept saying, oh, pour my tequila, drink my tequila, drink my tequila. And then all of a sudden they cut to this clip of Lisa Rinna going to the bar talking about some, oh, you have 818? Can I try that? That's my best friend's tequila. That's Kendall Jenner's tequila. Let me try some 818. Lisa, big lip Rinna. You're wrong for that. Okay, now listen. And then Kathy got really, really upset. Okay, Kathy was drunk. Her white face turned red, and I was like, oh my God. Okay, child, when people of that hue start turning red, you know it's a whole situation going on, honey. Kathy did not like that, so she was like, I cannot believe Lisa Rinna just said that. So then she left, and then I think we didn't see Kathy until the next day, I believe. It was a whole situation. So I say all that to say, honestly, is Lisa Rinna being petty? Hell yeah. Lisa, you're petty. Because you know that Kathy Hilton was trying to make this whole bar situation about Sur de Sol, Sur du Sol, whatever the hell it's called, whatever her tequila is. Okay, you know she was trying to promote it. You know she was trying to shove it down y'all's throats. Which I kind of feel like is a little bit overkill, but you know, now I understand why she's being overkill about it, because honestly, we did not hear about the tequila until I think like 2 episodes ago, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody fact check me in the comments down below if I'm wrong, but yeah. So you knew that Kathy was in this space of promoting her tequila, and you're gonna say on camera, oh, Let me go ahead and try that 818. Fuck Kathy's tequila. Let me get the 818. That's my best friend, Kendall Jenner. And it's like, Lisa Big Lip Rinna, you're a shady, shady, shady character. Now, at the end of the day, the situation really was not that deep. I feel like Kathy Hilton is being extremely sensitive. And I feel like this little situation is perfect for her because now we're talking about your tequila. Now we're talking about the tequila. And I kind of feel like the situation with Paris Hilton is kind of staged too, okay? Is that Patrick Summers telling Paris Hilton to go onto Twitter and really make this a bigger thing than what it really is to promote the tequila? This is genius. Kathy Hilton is genius. There are reports that Wendy Williams has to go back to rehab for alcoholism. You know, I figured that this was the case. Remember we saw that clip of Wendy Williams being hauled by a cab. And I think she went into a convenience store to purchase something, and then she went back to the cab, and then they went somewhere else. And then she asked the cab driver to go over to the liquor store and purchase some Hennessy and hookah. All right? Not really, but to purchase a bottle of liquor. So the cab driver complied, and I'm assuming Wendy gave him a nice little tip to get out of his yellow taxi and to hop over to the liquor store and take out 3 minutes of his time and to do all the extra things. You know, not only did she do all that, but it just kind of feels like Wendy was never really well for a really long time. Hence the reason why she had to take a 9-month break off the show, and the show went off the air without her, which I just find to be extremely sad. And the more I think about it, we can be upset with production all we want to. We can be upset with the fact that Wendy, you know, the husband left for the other woman, Sharina Hudson, and had the baby and stuff like that. We can be mad at Sherri Shepherd because Sherri Shepherd kind of filled those shoes when Wendy could not. But at the end of the day, Wendy is battling things that no one else can help except for her if she wants to receive the help or if she's inserted into some sort of facility. And that's just the bottom line. And so she's got to get the help. She's out of it. I mean, when she was trotting around New York City with the crop top and the short shorts going inside the liquor stores, her hands are out the window with $100,000 worth of jewelry on her fingers when people like P&B Rock is out here being killed. If they killing P&B Rock, they don't have no problem killing old frail Wendy. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. So it's like, it's weird. And then she's saying, I don't know what a podcast is. What's a podcast? I don't know what it is, but I know I'm doing it. Okay, she's sitting up there with Fat Joe talking about some Joan Rivers gave me this couch. Fat Joe is like, so what's going on with Joan Rivers? And it's just kind of like, okay. Auntie not doing good. And Nicki Minaj is suing Nosey Heaux. I try to be on the side of the media, but Nicki Minaj needs to sue that woman for everything she's ever made. Sue her ass. Sue her ass. I don't even have to tell y'all the details about the situation. You know, she's on there calling the sis a cokehead. And listen, that's kitchen table talk, okay? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've said things about Nicki Minaj. I mean, her erratic behavior does resemble a... But I'm not gonna get up on here and say definitively, factually, like she actually does it, like I've seen her, like I have photographic evidence, because that is defamation of character. But you know why I feel like Nosey Heaux is so damn foul? It's the fact that she gets on camera. Number one, she's a liar. She's a Tasha K 2.0. Yeah, 2.0. She's a Tasha K 2.0. She's a liar, pants on fire. The people that support her, I question, because I don't understand how you can support a blatant liar. I guess people just want entertainment. You will be entertained by any old person just dragging down the next celebrity, which it is very entertaining. I remember one day, I think it was like 2 or so weeks ago, I came across a Nosey Heaux video about Nicki Minaj, and when I tell you I was cracking the hell up. Everything she was saying was a lie. Everything she was saying was so salacious and so like mean-spirited and so nasty and vile and vulgar. But the shit was funny. So I kind of do understand where she gets her following from. But her content is gutter. And I hate to talk about fellow content creators, but it's the truth. Her content is gutter. Her content is trash. She has no ethics. She has no morals. She will do and say anything to make $1 on the internet. And that's just the bottom line. The fact that she goes onto YouTube and talks about that girl's son is abhorrent. Okay, let me read you what this girl wrote on Instagram. Hide your daughters. Papa Bear is almost old enough for school. Be safe out here. He's cut from a predator claw. His eye is cocked, but he will still see a way to be like his daddy and uncle. Don't trust his little future. CHOMO ass? What that mean? In a second post, guess what, Barbs? Papa Bear is still cockeyed, and his pappy is still a predator. Kenneth is registered for life, and Papa Bear will be on that registry soon. Good afternoon. Who talks about a child that way, a minor that way? Like, this boy is just nothing but a toddler, barely. It's getting weird. What kind of mental illness has overtaken her body to where she feels like it's okay to go on the internet and call a child cockeyed, an innocent child a cockeyed, and then compare her to the father talking about he's going to be on the predator list? Like, it's sick. And listen, Kenneth Petty, I don't like his ass. I think he is a manslaughterer. Ain't that what he got convicted for? Okay. An alleged manslaughterer. I don't think that's alleged because I'm pretty sure he's a manslaughterer. But anyways. And then he was convicted for attempted rape, and I just kind of feel like he did harass that lady. So I don't like the Petties, not one bit. I don't like Nicki Minaj, not one bit. But Nosey Heaux is a nosy hoe, and I feel like she deserves some discipline for what she did to Nicki, all right? Let me know how y'all feel about everything. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.